Welcome back, everybody. My name is Beyond Sadistic, and we are the MTGPL, and welcome to Legacy Live. We are here for round two. Round one was Delver versus, well, I wouldn't even say it was really versus. Delver got absolutely bodied by Band Miracles. Dr. Leo, Popoffy, what do we got coming for round number two, guys?
Oh yeah, dude, that was I felt a little bit bad. That deck was designed to just it's like pretty much just beat up on Delver, and like
Yeah.
it showed it. Like
Yeah,
this,
it did disappoint.
the,
Absolutely did disappoint.
the fact that you could run Abundant Harvest to just like shore up the amount of lands that you're gonna need, and so you're always constantly drawing gas. There wasn't a time that I didn't draw gas. It was more like I was like, damn, this almost feels like a Delver deck. I need to draw so many lands.
No, when we were looking at the end of that match too there, and I asked you how many cards in your hand, and you said, I'm gonna miss my land drop, but I have 6 cards in my hand. At that point, every Delver player basically wants to cry, and I think in a tournament setting just wants to get away from the event as far as possible. It was, especially when we got you down to 1. We got you so close to the end, and you were able to claw back with an Uro, with
Ooh.
Abundant Hearth is such a nasty card. Modern Horizon
Oh,
2, I think that's one of the big winners right now for any green deck. We're seeing it a lot in Titan. We're seeing it now in Miracles. But I'm going to get my head in a better place because I get to play my baby now, and I get to play a deck that I'm super comfortable with and I have so much fun playing. I am rocking the new humans list, which is running Esper Sentinel, and I'm so excited to see how it plays in Legacy. We are running 4 copies. The only thing that has really changed is we're bringing Esper Sentinel and also Elite Spellbinder, which is just there's such super strong cards in this list, while also being able to run some really exciting one-offs like Aethersworn Canonist with the Esper Sentinel package, being able to play around that. I'm super excited to see how this list plays out tonight.
yeah, this list looks like super good. Esper Sentinel is phenomenal. I think it's was one of the sleeper hits from the set. The card has just shown up so much. I haven't played against it, but I've just seen how annoying it is. Just like I don't like Ristic Study already in Commander, and I'm not and, like I hate paying that one, but I'm probably gonna end up paying the one today. But
1, possibly up to 5. I've gotten it to 5. Gold
oh
fishing with Thalia's Lieutenant. It does remember it's power and toughness that you have to pay to, or I draw a card. So with
yeah,
the humans that would bump it up, this becomes just a brutal fight. Doc, what do you got for me? What
yeah.
am I looking at?
So this is another list from one of the latest challenges. This was like 23rd place, I think it was. It was Bug Zenith. I made a couple modifications to it. First of all, I brought in a Grist because this is the reason why I have come back to the Zenith ways.
Yeah.
Grist is amazing. I think the card is insane. We're gonna see more of Grist in the next round because that's like all in. I'm gonna build Grist. I'm gonna
Yep.
build some Grist fun. But this one is a fair bug deck looking to literally leverage the fact that Grist fuels your yard for things like Uro, as well as the fact that Unearth is also just a very good flex slot in this deck. This
Yeah.
is a fair bug deck. You still get the Force of Will. We're not going into the crazy Nick Fit level of this yet, but like there is still just a lot of good stuff here that I like to see, especially just like that good 3 mana threat curve with Green Sun Zenith to tie it all together.
Yeah, I think this list looks really strong, and I'm really excited to dive into it. So I'm actually going to be on the play after getting my ass handed to me by Doc.
Oh,
He, out of the kindness of his heart, said I could go first this time, and so we're going to go ahead and get started here. Doc, best of luck to you. Let's hopefully these games are just as good as our first round. Doc, please go ahead and put 1 on top for me.
you put two on top for me, homie.
Beautiful. I don't even have to lay the dice out. And for those of you who don't know, that is the COVID cut for those who are going to
Turn on
start
that
going to
light.
events. That is how you do a great cut now. So we're going to go ahead and take a look
Yeah,
at our
because I don't want
first
you
seven.
touching my cards.
Exactly.
Oh,
So,
unkeepable. Literally unkeepable.
wow, that is absolutely abysmal. But it's so strong, but it's really bad. If this had lands in a vial, this hand is absolutely straight gas.
Mine has a land, but it's a terrible land.
So I've
My
got
one of Dryad Arbor.
we've got 2 moms, 2 champions, a Thalia, a meddling mage, and an elite spellbinder.
Yeah, this
Just
is
absolute gas, but no way to get it out.
unplayable. Completely
Yeah.
unplayable. This is a very color intensive deck. I was able to squeeze in a few basics. Notable things in here. I as much as I want to include Ice Fang Corals because of the fact that like you can Green Suns for it, which is
Mhm.
great. The Green Suns for a Death Touch blocker. The fact that I'm not really fetching basics here because my colors are so intensive.
What's
Uh,
up, Erda?
Ardo, we have been online
this is
for
round 2.
yeah, this is round 2. We have been online for 1 hour and 20 minutes. So you missed all of round 1, which you
Burn.
missed a lot of Blue Red Delver just getting absolutely crushed.
Yeah, it was a heartbreak for what a lot of people consider to be one of the best decks in Legacy. I got my ass handed to me. Now that also, I'm not a huge Delver player, but that whatever that Miracles list just had the tools. It was so
That
strong.
Miracles list was so good. This like we're going a step down in deck caliber here a little bit. Yes, this hand is great.
I really
I mean,
like
it's
this
not
hand
great.
because
It's
it's
terrible.
aggressively strong and it gives me some options out of the way to start off on the right foot here, by also being able to give myself a threat, but also set Doc back super duper hard. So I have 3 Elite Spellbinders in hand. So we're gonna bottom one of them. But I have 2 Wastelands, a Vial, and a Thalia's Lieutenant. So I really like where this hand can go with the colorless option here with Wastelands. So we are actually going to bottom one of these Elite Spellbinders and
Yeah.
keep this double Wasteland with a Vile hand, which seems super strong.
I get 3 lands and 3 spells. I'll keep that.
Seems real
Like
strong.
like it's not the best. Like it's very reactive, but maybe hey, being on the draw, I can get a green to Zenith to get my turn off fast or a mana dork. We'll see what we can do from there.
All
So
right.
go ahead.
Best of luck to you, my friend. I'm going
Best
to
of
go
luck.
Wasteland, and then I'm going to tap it for colorless and play an Aether Vial.
Oh, well, we're not playing into that now, are we?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Vile's good. Vile's good.
And we will pass the turn after that.
Worry about you draw. That's not the worst feeling. Um, I'm gonna go Misty Rainforest and pass because I really don't feel like getting wastelanded.
We're going to untap and put this Vial to 1 and draw this card. And I'm going to make Doc's heart hurt a little more. We're going to play a second Wasteland.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my
So
colors! Oh my colors!
yeah, so we ran out really well here, and we're going to actually pass on that because now we're going to now set the tempo with humans. We have a handful of straight disruption, and I don't think that humans has had that in a long time. We've had Kitesail Freebooter, we've had cards like Tidehall Scholar that allow us to really disrupt the hand. But I think what we're going to be doing in the next couple of turns is really going to set Doc back.
Okay, so I have a play here that I'm really thinking about doing.
Mhm.
It's mostly because of the fact that that vial is you're very dependent on that vial, and I
I am.
think I'm very much willing to do this. I want to fetch if you don't mind me short.
Sure, no problem. Goes down to
Uh,
18.
so
I'm
we
going to
are gonna.
assume I'm going to get Breath Decayed here.
No, I wish. I wish. Uh, I'm going to petty theft the vial to your hand.
I think that's a very strong play. I think it's extremely strong play.
Yep, and no activation. So the time walk happens.
Mhm.
Uh, I can play around this a little bit. It gives me another turn. So,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. So now I'm going to make Doc's heart hurt because I'm unfortunately not getting the lands I need. So we're going to go Wasteland, Wasteland, and we're going to go Vile, Vile.
Oh wow. I don't have a Maelstrom Pulse on my list, but I kind of wish I did.
Yeah, so we're unfortunately getting mana screwed here, but we do have the ability to keep ourselves on pace for what we need to do. So I'm going to play double Vile and pass.
Yeah, keep draw.
I think this was a definitely sketchy keep with double Wasteland, but we did have a Vile and the ability to start pumping out things on turn 3-ish if we had hit a land, but unfortunately we have not. So
So I misfetched and
we
didn't look
love
at
that.
the other fetch in my hand, so I can't fetch my basic swamp, which feels
We do
real
love
bad.
that. We like that quite a lot with 2 Wastelands in play.
But it's okay because I'm gonna put myself still on the same amount of lands. I
That
want to
seems
Uro.
fun. Uros is fine.
Draw a card. Gain 3 life. I'm gonna put a Misty into play,
Hmm. Seems good.
and then it's gonna sacrifice itself.
Yeah.
And then let's go ahead. I want to give you 2 targets. Yeah. Mm,
Dan, have
do
a
I
good night, my
care?
guy.
Do I care? Yeah, I don't care. I want to fetch.
Yeah, fetch is fine.
And I'll get Tropical Island.
Mhm.
And let's go ahead and deploy Noble Hierarch.
Noble seems real good.
Go ahead.
Untap. We're gonna do double vial triggers and put them on 1. Draw for turn. And we're
Get.
still not gonna draw land, and unfortunately, we're gonna pass the turn again.
Ooh, you're not going to commit to wastelanding me? Double wasteland?
No, I don't think that's the move. Just in case I lose my vials right now, I just cannot afford to fall that far behind right now. Maybe if we start getting a board state together, we can start destroying your lands.
Okay.
Other than that, we are. Yep.
Okay. So we got 3 cards in the yard outside of the Uro. So we're not gonna be able to do that, but it's okay because I had a pretty as the kids would say stonks draw. Because I'm going to jam
I guess this is gonna be a
I
Leopold.
think I'm going to keep
My big heart's telling me this is gonna be a Leopold.
it's
So
gonna be a
yeah,
Leovold.
that's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Seems
God.
real good. So anytime you get targeted right, you get to draw a card.
Yeah, each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn.
Yeah.
And then whenever you or a permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. Also known as look at that face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seems
that's
real
smug
good.
bastard. That's smug bastard. Any responses before it hits the field?
None.
Okay. Leovold hits the field. And I'm gonna pass the turn.
You're on Sip. I'm gonna activate my first file.
Yep.
Uh, and I'm gonna put a Champion of Parish into play.
Okay. At least it's not a mom.
Yep. Untap. Files will both go to 2. Keep draw. I think we're gonna get safe now. We're gonna wasteland the Bayou.
Trigger Leovold.
Response to the trigger.
Yep.
I'm gonna activate my Aether Vial and put this Meddling Mage into play.
Ooh. Yeah, that's good.
We are going to name Force of Will
Okay.
because we have seen blue and we have seen cards that can start doing real damage here. Um,
Leovold trigger still in the stack.
Leopold trigger is good.
Okay. Draw.
Yep,
I would like to float a green.
sure. And then after that, we will pass the turn.
Before moving through your phases.
Yeah.
So that way I could still have the mana up. I'll flash in the Brazen Borrower.
You also have a Champion of Parish trigger too, Pope.
Oh
I
yeah.
do. That's right. I
Yeah,
do.
you
Man, I'm the
get
humans player
yourself a
too.
+1.
That's crazy, man. I'm so good at Magic. It's absolutely insane just how good at this game I am.
Mhm.
And we're gonna move through phase. Before I move, so we're gonna move to main phase 2. Blah blah blah. I'll pass the turn and say go.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and go to combat, and I will attack for 4 in the air
I will
with the
take 4.
exalted trigger.
I will take the 4. Yeah. We're good at this game, guys. All right. Miss triggers are my specialty.
Let's go ahead and fatal push the what's it called? Champion of the Parish.
A champion of the parish. That is fine. Think I just misnamed what I should have named with meddling mage, but it's fine.
Now bring back Uro.
Yeah, that seems good. Seems
Draw a
real good.
card, gain 3 life.
Yeah.
Don't have a land to put into play. I will pass the turn.
At your end step, I like to activate my vial.
That's fine.
Cool. I'm gonna put the Thalia's Lieutenant into play.
Ooh, good card. I'm glad I
I'm
got
gonna
rid
put
of
a
the other one.
I'm gonna put a 1/1 on this meddling mage.
Yep.
All right. And then also at your end step, I'm going to blow up the underground sea.
Trigger Leovold.
Leopold is good.
Underground Sea is dead.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. 3/3.
5,000.
Draw turn. We're gonna activate Vial.
Yep.
Skyclave Apparition.
Skyclave's good. Trigger
We
Leovold.
will take the Leovold.
Trigger Leovold.
Yeah, your Leovold trigger's good.
Draw a card. Yeah, that is fine.
Cool. We will activate Vial again.
Yep.
Elite Spellbinder.
Ooh.
There are now
Yeah,
two
that's cool.
trigger or two on. Oh no, there's only one because only
Yeah.
one. There it is. Yep. Cool.
Unearth,
So
Fatal Push, Birds of Paradise, Endurance, Dried Arbor, Baleful Strix.
we will take the Fatal Push.
Okay, this is exiled.
We will say go.
Untap. Upkeep, draw.
Now, unfortunately, we still haven't drawn any lands with our humans list other than the opening wastelands. But it still is okay because we are still putting the pressure on Doc here with hand disruption,
Oh, yeah.
which seems very strong right now.
I'm just going to attack you for 9, though.
Yeah, that seems real good.
Draw a card, gain 3 life. I'll put this Dried Arbor into play because fuck it.
Yeah, it seems real good. Yeah, I'll take 9. I'll go to 7.
Hmm. Let's go ahead and play this Birds of Paradise.
Mhm.
And I will pass turn.
Ready, untap. Upkeep draw. Yeah, we still haven't drawn a land, which is absolutely insane. So
Yeah, dude. That's actually
pass.
kind of impressive.
Yeah.
You're gonna pass?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, dude, you're not passing with just that much
No.
mana up.
I don't have any mana up. That's what's the best part. But we do have double vial on, which feels really good for us
That's what I
being
said.
humans list.
Mana.
So we've got a 1/1 and a 1 and a. So we're going to swing over the Elite Spellbinder and the Thalia's Lieutenant.
After attackers are declared, I'm
Mhm.
going to flash in endurance.
Yeah, that seems real good.
See, do I target myself? Yeah, I'm gonna target myself. Put
Yeah,
underground sea in the bottom.
that seems real good.
I'm gonna block the elite spellbinder,
Yeah, that seems real good.
and then Thalia's lieutenant is a 2/2, correct?
Thalia's Lieutenant is a 2/2.
2/2. Yeah, I'll block the elite spellbinder.
Yeah, that's fine. Before damage, I'm gonna activate Aether Vial. I'm gonna put oh, that's that card. I'm gonna put another Spellbinder into play with a Vial trigger.
Yeah, that's cool.
Take Thalia's 10 up to 2, and then I will take the that's just brutal. I
Yeah,
think
Jace the Mind Sculptor, Uro, Baleful Strix, and Unearth.
I think I'll actually concede at that point. That's almost unbeatable at the moment with me having no lands. So I think I'm actually going to openly concede here. I
Yeah,
am getting absolutely bodied tonight on Legacy Live. It is
dude.
not going well.
Yeah, the fact that your lands that you saw were wastelands. Ooh, damn. I
Yeah,
mean, to be fair, you are a 5-color deck. So it's not like
yeah,
you have also access to like fetches and stuff like that to like smooth out your mana base. Phase. You are going to be like utilizing things like these ancient ziggurats, cavern of souls, stuff like that.
yeah,
So
yeah. We just got to find them. That's the bigger problem. If
yeah,
they're
that's the
there,
hard part.
when they're there, they're great. So we're definitely going to talk about my sideboard first. The first thing I'm absolutely going to be bringing in against you is 2 Megastones. Card is absolute gas against you right now. Now the real question is I don't know if I want to board aggressively against this list, which would just feel really, 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 really strong. Because we don't have Oof doesn't matter. Dismember is okay against some targets, but it doesn't kill Uro. Um, maybe Aethersworn Cannon is here so we can keep you slowed down, which isn't a bad idea. And I don't think we need anything. I mean, we could bring in. We absolutely should probably bring in cages. So I think we're going to bring in a playset of cages against you. The real question is,
Yeah,
what do we board out?
cages seem really good.
Yeah.
So in this matchup, I'm very much looking at looking at my one ofs and looking at like what is necessary to board in and board out. So first of
Hmm.
all, I got one plague engineer in the main.
Hmm.
Let me just double check that that's in there actually. Because I'm looking at this and I was like, oh, where's that plague engineer in the main? Okay, it is in the main. So we have one in the main, and I'm going to bring in a second one on the side. I've been preaching about this card for the longest time, saying
Hmm.
that this is by far one of the best sideboard cards you could have if you support black. You should have between 2 to 3 in your sideboard at all times, especially since elves has become so much powerful now. It is like the one of the best combo decks right now.
Hmm.
Another card that I want to bring in is Lily the Last Hope. The fact that it does actually just answer some of your X ones and also really just can end the game with the ultimate is really powerful. Now, those are the two definite bring ins. And I
Hmm.
have about I would say about 4 to 5 cards I want to cut here. So first of all, I'm thinking Force of Will. This is not the matchup for it.
No, I
Uh,
don't think that is at all.
like I'm actually gonna just cut all 4 of my Force of Wills right away because it's like I don't want to go down with it all. You're just sitting up with tons of Cavern Souls and stuff like that. So because of that, I am going to go down for Force of Wills. So it gives me options, and then there's like a couple of like one of silver bullets that I can definitely bring in.
Yeah.
So things like Scavenging Ooze isn't the best in this matchup. You have nothing to do with Graveyard at all. So it's one of those things that it's not going to do anything. It's just more of an effective beater. And then I'm tied between 4 cards here: Assassin's Trophy, Collector Oof, Pithing Needle, and Force of Vigor. Now, the reason I'm not bringing the full 2 of Force of Vigor is because I'm more afraid of things like Cage as well as what's called Aether Vial, but I
Hmm.
also have Abrupt Decay's main board to answer that. So like
No.
I can't answer those things. This is for more when like I need to 2 for 1 myself.
Yeah.
And like just knocking out 2 Aether Vials or something like that is good, but not one thing that I want to overboard in.
Hmm.
The next thing I think I'm gonna bring in Collector Oof and Assassin's Trophy over the one Pithing Needle. The one Pithing Needle is just to name Aether Vial.
Yeah.
And not to say it's
Absolutely.
not a bad idea. It's just because it gives it so much play in this matchup.
Hmm.
But I think with not having any extra cards I want to cut, I think the one Assassin Trophy is where I want to be.
Yeah, I think that's super duper smart. I really agree with that logic, especially with it just being a one. If you let's say you had 2 or 3, I would say yes, you bring all 3 in, and you can really just shut down the ability to allow me to really play my creatures or cheat my creatures out.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's not a great thing. One of just makes it really hard to find, and it becomes a niche card if you need it at the moment. It
Yeah.
feels good when it's in your opening hand, but I do like the other picks. And I'm going to be on the play here. I'm going to hope to God I can get a match win here. That'd just be nice.
Pope,
Or even
with
find a land.
with how the last match went, what exactly are you going to be looking for in your opening hand that kind of
Cage.
hinges your ability to get underneath this?
I think absolutely Cage. If we can get a Cage turn 1 and then maybe a Vile Noble turn 2 would be really great and really strong to start us off. The bottom line is I really like lands. That's like the bottom line. And you can go ahead and put 2 on top for me, Doug. Um,
Good.
I'm really, really interested in finding lands and caverns since I'd like to be able to play some more stuff on curve.
Sure, that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
Also, like throwing your what's my called into what's throwing your wastelands into my Leovold to just replace itself felt
Yeah.
like really bad.
Yeah,
Like
I fell so far behind that fast because we just didn't have anything to do answer wise, which just was not great. We're gonna absolutely keep this hand though because this is a straight gas 7. It's exactly what we wanted to see when we opened this 7.
yeah,
So we've
this
got
hand's pretty solid as well. I have to admit, this is a super solid hand. I just feel like I'm gonna get blown out by Blood Moon so bad.
yeah,
So
so we've got Cavernous Savannah, so we actually have some lands, and then we've got Vile, double Spellbinder, Mom, and a Reflector Mage. So
yeah, that's
we're
solid.
a really really strong humans hand,
Yeah,
especially
so
on the play.
I got double fetch, double strikes fatal push, 2 greens on Zenith and an unearth. This just plays so well. And the only part of it that sucks is the fact that I have to play non-basics in this hand.
Yeah.
So yep, all you homie.
All right, so we're gonna go Cavern named Humans,
Yep,
and then we are gonna play a Vile and Sigo.
that's really good. A double Q draw. Okay, that's not the worst. The worst. Um, let's go Misty fetch.
Hmm.
Go down to 19. Find me. I am gonna find my basics
Hmm.
just because I am afraid of that. At least having a solid basic forest is good. I'm not gonna be able to play all of my non-basic, but a basic forest puts me ahead and has a
Yeah.
solid green source for green sun zenith, which allows me to find other
Hmm.
things. I'll find myself a dryad arbor.
Yeah. Seems
Uh,
real good.
go ahead.
We're gonna untap Vile, go to 1.
One of my few foreign language cards that I
We're gonna
have
draw
and
our
love.
turn. We're gonna play the Savannah, and we are gonna run out a Thalia's Lieutenant,
Ollie's lieutenant is very good.
and we are gonna pass the turn.
Ooh, no ETB trigger to run out a one drop at the same time?
No, not with not with the threat of removal and no way to deal with it at the moment. We did see Fatal pushing game 1, and I don't want to put a position of a mom in hand in a position of being able to be Fatal pushed.
That makes sense. Like, honestly, it really does. Hmm. Couple avenues here. So, I think I just wanna get my mana base going. Like, I think I kinda wanna accelerate into something.
Mhm.
The problem is because the way my mana is cooperating, like,
Mhm.
I feel like I would, hang Fatal Push, but I think I just wanna get rid of that thing right now. I think I'm gonna fetch,
Yep.
go find myself a swamp, and I am actually gonna Fatal Push that lieutenant right now
Yeah.
because lieutenant grows so much, and just running it out naked like that, it does tell me that there's a one mana like a monster in the vial, and
Yeah.
I would rather just get it done now because that's your clock. And
Yep. Absolutely.
if it is mother, I can have what's it called? Hold to what's it called? I can have mom in order to with plague engineer answer her mom with plague engineer.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna play Birds of Paradise, and I'm gonna get in for one
Yep.
because let's see if you got it. You want
Yeah.
to run your mom into Dryad Arbor?
No, we're not gonna do that.
Go ahead, dude.
At your end step, we will activate Vile, uh, and we will put this mom into play.
Yep, that's what I figured.
All right, we will untap, go to 2. We will draw this card.
If y'all are enjoying this kind of content, we are the MTGPL, and we're gonna be start doing this more often. More of a relax, having some fun, looking at some of the top decks, and also like we're probably gonna open this up for our user submitted decks. 'Cause, we're gonna have other players, other mods going and cycling in here. Get Prez in here on some Painter, Mike on some Elves, demonstrating like the new cards from Modern Horizons that we like in our decks. So
Yeah, it's I'm very excited. This has been a lot of fun. We're only in game. We're only in match 2. We've got one more after this with a deck I'm super not familiar with, and I'm gonna have to play in front of one of my best friends who is really good with the list. We're gonna run this out now with under Cavern Protection. I think is the right choice. We're gonna go Meddling Mage, and we're gonna
ooh,
name Leovold, knowing that we can deal with the other pieces of your list.
makes sense.
Leovold put you so far ahead in game 1. This Meddling Mage with Mon Protection seems really strong right now, so we're going to go ahead and deal with that right now. So we're going to go ahead and name Leovold with the Meddling Mage under Cabin Protection.
Cool.
And we're going to say go ahead.
Untap, keep, draw. Well, to be fair, it's not just not Level protection, but it's not just protect underneath cavern. It's protect underneath mom. It's very hard to remove that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's just do that. I want to fetch.
Yeah. I'm going to assume it's going to be an Uro hitting the ground.
Uh, green. I'm gonna green suns for 4.
Oh, yeah, that's real good. Green Suns for 4 is real good.
Supersonic Banana asks, isn't Leovold a one of in this list?
Yes.
That's a feels bad, and that's a questing beast, which is even more of a feels bad.
Let's get in for 4.
Yeah, you're good. I will go to 15.
Uh, go ahead.
You're gonna untap, but you're gonna upkeep our vial to 3. We're gonna drop a turn.
So the
You
reason why I pushed for the questing beast is because I understand that right now, the mom is going to dominate a lot of the creature-based combat. Questing beast invalidates mom completely. So I want to get that on the board and just kind of just get through and make sure I can always push through for damage.
yeah, we're gonna play this Caracas.
Prez in the chat says, Doc, isn't Leovold actually your real name?
Was for a while, honestly, was for a while.
And then we are going to tap 3 and play a Elite Spellbinder.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Unearth, Baleful Strix, Baleful Strix.
We'll take the Unearth. I think that's the right play right now.
Yeah,
Because
Unearth
that's
is a
kind of
solid card. It's also a redraw.
yeah, I think that's just really good right now. The text on Questing Beast for me just so I can get all of
Oh,
it
I
in my
can do
brain.
it. You want me to do it from memory?
Sure, you got it, my guy.
2 green green, legendary creature, or I do believe it's a beast. 4/4,
Yes.
vigilance, vigilance, death touch, haste. Creatures you control cannot be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage cannot be prevented, and when it deals combat damage to a player, you deal that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls.
Sounds good.
That was
After
super
that, I will.
close. It's just questing beasts that can't be blocked, not
Oh,
all
questing
creatures.
beast can't be blocked. Ah, of course.
I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Yeah, let's get in for 4 with questing beast.
I'm gonna activate Vial.
Yep.
We're gonna Reflector Mage the Questing Beast.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can't cast that until your next turn.
Yep. That is good. Um, hmm. Let's just go ahead and green suns for 3.
Green Suns for 3 seems real good.
So this is where I am so tied because being able to get grist is hot right now.
Yeah.
Uh, Being able to just produce a bunch of 1/1 blockers as well as start filling up a yard and stuff like that. But I think I
Mhm.
am going to get Leovold here because Leovold
Yep.
will draw me cards.
Yep. That does seem real good, unfortunately, which I don't like that you're able to get out from under a meddling mage naming Leovold. Um, Now I do have a Krakus, which feels good. Um, so we do have the
Yeah,
ability to deal with some stuff right now.
yeah, Ice Bear. So the way that Leovold gets cheated directly into play with Green Sun Zenith.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
Go ahead.
We were going to untap, upkeep, file stays at 3. We will draw for turn. Um, yeah, I think this is going to be just fine.
Super,
We're going to bounce the Leovold.
Trigger Leovold. Trigger.
Supersonic Banana said, so now we can Green Suns for land, planeswalker, artifact, and enchantment. And that is absolutely correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to Krakus that.
Yep.
I am then going to play a Krakus.
Ah, the double Caracas. That's why I went with the Leovold.
Yeah,
It's
that's
forcing you to tap out.
yeah. So we're gonna be good with that. Um, and then we are going to get in for uh 3. We're gonna swing for 5. We're gonna swing for 7.
I'll take 7.
All right. We will pass the turn. Please pause in your upkeep.
Upkeep. I am paused.
Cool. So with you tapped out, we're going to activate Vial. We're going to Elite Spellbinder targeting you.
Okay, yeah. You see Underground, Questing Beast, 2 Strixes.
We are going to take the Questing Beast.
Questing Beast has been spellbound.
Yep. So you may continue with your turn.
Draw card.
Yep.
And what's Doc's life at after that attack?
He took 1, 2, 3,
7.
4, 5, 6, 7. So he should be
Yeah,
at 11.
Yep. Go ahead and play Underground Sea.
Yep.
And Strix.
Yep.
Draw a card.
Strix is good.
Strix, draw a card.
Yep.
And then play Sylvan Library.
Sure. All the pieces for Duck. No problem.
Oh yeah. Those Strix draws were not bad. I will pass the turn.
Alrighty, we will untap. Upkeep, we will draw. Now, this is where I wish we had an Esper Sentinel right about now because we are hellbent at the moment. We are drawing off the top of our list.
I thought you had 1 card in hand.
No, I just drew card in hand, so
Oh yeah.
we've been empty, and I'm staring down 2 death touching bastards, which doesn't feel great.
Yeah, Strix being a roadblock in for like everything in this format is so good right now. That's why I think Strix is gonna go back into getting more play.
Yeah, so we're gonna swing. We're gonna swing 8 at you.
I will block an Elite Spellbinder and a
It's
what
reflective.
do I call it? Reflection Mage.
Sure, with both. So both will trade,
Yes.
and you
Unless
will
you choose
take.
to get protection.
The spellbinder will get protection from black.
Okay. That is cool.
So we will say go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Sylvan Library trigger?
Yep.
3. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Hmm. Yeah, we'll take this card.
Not gonna take 8.
No,
Why not?
because I like my cards. Play Misty.
Yep.
Hmm. Green. I'm gonna play Grist.
Yeah, that seems really good.
So for those that don't know Grist, this card is actually kind of bonkers. Uh, Basically, it's a planeswalker that's a creature anywhere else but the field. And then you can plus up to create a 1/1 black and red insect, black and green insect creature token. And if you mill over another insect, you can do it again. -2, sacrifice a creature. When you do, destroy target creature or planeswalker. And then -5, each opponent loses life equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard.
Yeah, pretty
So
pretty good card.
not too bad of a card. I'm going to tick down and I'm going to sacrifice the Dryad Arbor
Hmm.
to kill. Let's just get rid of your mom.
That seems like the right play here.
Yeah. And then let's go ahead and fetch.
Put yourself down to 10. It's really sad that
Yeah.
Grist is a creature everywhere about the battlefield because Caracas feels real bad with
Oh,
that
yeah. Oh,
right now.
yeah. It can't be Caracas. That's probably like the best part about it is the fact that it can't be
Which
Caracas.
I feel is a bit of a pain in the ass because it is a creature everywhere else, but once it becomes a planeswalk, once it hits the battlefield, I really wish you could Caracas Grist. I think it would be very powerful. I think it'd be great if we could, but I understand that we can't, but don't
And
agree
then
with it.
let's 3 mana unearth the Baleful Strix.
Yeah.
ETB, draw a card, and I will pass turn.
Yeah. Untap. Upkeep. Viable state 3, we will draw the card. Ooh, now that is a big question.
And after this, it just starts creating 1/1s, which I have to make sure that's close enough.
Yeah. So, hmm, we're gonna play another meddling mage.
Oh,
Now the question
yeah,
is,
that's good.
just don't know what to name here. That's like the problem. Is I don't want to name Fatal Push, but I also do. Um, hmm. You're only at 5 mana, so your quest. I mean, you're at 6 mana, so your questing beast could come out, but I don't really feel like I need to name questing beast. Um, because I can just keep bouncing questing beast. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's not really a big pain. I think we're just gonna name Fatal Push here. I think it's just to stop the spot
Yeah,
removal.
I like that. Yeah, honestly, my push is the majority of my spot removal. I have 3 push in the main, so like it's not the worst.
Yep.
That's the reason why I brought up the trophy is so I could make sure to shore up that like meddling mage guesses.
We're gonna swing both at Grist, both spellbinders.
Yeah, I'm gonna block one with them with the Strix.
Yep. And then Grist will take 3.
Yep, Grist will die.
Yep. And then we will say go.
Untap. Upkeep. 7 library trigger. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that seems good.
Take 8. Come on, Duck.
I thought about it for a second.
Do it.
But alas, I cannot. But I do have an Uro.
Oh, that seems real good.
You can bounce it with the Caracas if you want.
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna gain 3 life, draw a card.
Yeah. I'll let it go to your bin first, and then we can make you escape it, and then we'll do it.
Uh, Play land, and then I'll sacrifice
Mm-hmm.
Uro. That's the thing is I could do that, and that's why I like Grist in this. Well, Grist is a one of because it does feed the Uro package.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, sorry, I am going to brainstorm.
Brainstorm seems good.
1, draw 2, draw 3.
We have a Leovold and a Fatal Push.
Yeah. Play land for turn.
Yeah.
Now play a noble.
Yeah, Noble's good.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep draw.
Pardon.
Game doesn't cease to amaze me. Absolutely love this game. Cage.
Yeah.
And then we will go over the top for 3.
Ouch. I take 3.
We'll pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Civil library. 1,
Mhm.
2, 3. That's not the worst. Yeah. I'll just take the 1.
Mhm.
Let's see. 2. 1 land away from doing everything that I want to do.
Mhm.
I will pass a turn. Stop on your upkeep.
Untap. We will move to my upkeep.
Let's go ahead and force a vigor both of your artifacts. I'll hardcast it.
Hard casting of Force of Vigor. I will activate Vial in response.
Yep.
Vial will die.
Yeah. You gotta play the fair game now, Pope.
That's fine. We've got a Caracas and a Cavern. We're good. We're doing just fine. Untap. So untap, upkeep, draw. Play a Champion of the Parish.
Yeah, champion's good.
Yeah. And then we'll move to combat.
Yep.
We'll swing 7.
7 is good.
Second.
I will take the 7, unfortunately. And for some library. 2. And that's the reason why I didn't. Yep. I'll take this one.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm gonna assume we're gonna escape an arrow here.
There's a possibility.
I don't know why we. I want to know why you wouldn't. Honestly,
I was
Because I'm
actually
gonna play
going
a
to
Jace
just.
the Mind Sculptor.
I was going to say outside of a Jace, what other
Yeah.
outs are you looking for here, Doc?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna bounce the Jace.
You're gonna cast the Jace, no problem.
Yeah, I
Jace is
I
good.
cast the Jace. Let's bounce the one naming Leovold. And then let's cast Brainstorm.
Brainstorm is good.
2, 3. Punished. And then let's cast the Leovold.
Leopold's good.
And I will pass the turn.
Leopold's PT.
3/3.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Untap. Anything in my upkeep?
Nah. Hellbent.
Upkeep.
My turn to be Hellbent.
We're gonna play an Ancient Ziggurat. We're gonna put a Meddling Mage naming Uro.
Yeah, that's really good.
Champion trigger.
Yep.
We'll bounce the Leovold. I'll allow you to draw.
Trigger draw.
We'll swing 7.
I think I am dead because I can block, and then yeah, I die.
Yeah.
GG's.
There,
Hey,
finally, we get a game win. That feels real good.
yeah,
Get a game
that
win.
was really good. Honestly, hey, having that on there just kept it so like my threats were very just meh.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that felt real good to finally get a game win. Let's see if we can get the match win now into
yeah,
game three.
definitely. I don't think there's like anything that I want to change really. Like those spellbinders just kept me off the entire time. I think there's nothing else I really want to change. Like I would have loved to have seen a plague engineer at any point during that game, but other than that, like it's that
Yeah,
game was very, very close.
yeah. I think I'm gonna bring in Aethersworn Canonist because of just the ability that you have to run out a number of spells. Once you like, I can get ahead of you, but the fact that you can go Bird, Noble, Sylvan Library, and just kind of set yourself back up again. I think we're just gonna be able to bring you down just a peg.
Does the
Um,
fact that Baleful Strix is in my deck make you a little bit hesitant with that? Because I could play Baleful Strix first and then be
No,
kind of
I
free.
don't think so, especially with the fact that I can go Meddling Mage name Baleful Strix and then still stick
Yeah,
you to one card per turn, which
I like
isn't a
that.
bad thing. So that's especially since I'm on the draw, I like that. Being able to react to what you're doing with that, it gives me a little bit more time to kind of stick around with what I needed to do.
I like that. That's not bad. Like honestly, it's a good plan. Meddling Mage was actually very good there.
Yeah.
The naming Leovold and the fact that I just kept on getting bounced and such like that. Kind of wish Grist stayed around a little bit more. I was really digging for that second unearth to really unearth
Yeah.
the Grist. That's what I was digging
Hmm.
for. I was like, I can kill a trade with one thing, and I can try and find an unearth. And
Hmm.
knowing that
Yeah.
I had a Sylvan Library on top definitely
Yeah.
helped with that.
Yeah. Uh, so for our people in chat, we want to know if any of you guys have any questions about what you've seen so far. Any questions for like Modern Horizons 2 moving forward? What you guys think? Like anything that you guys have seen right now, anything you guys want
I
to see in the future for
I also want to get some
questions?
good deck lists because I want to know what people are brewing with. Like, I want to see like the wild decks and stuff like that. Like, I want to
Hmm.
see what people are interested in brewing with because, we're starting this because we want to bring in like community decks and other stuff like that. So it's an idea plan that start sending us some lists of things that you want to see on here and like we'll definitely like try and get them on as well.
And
Uh,
speaking of
3 for me, Doc.
those people, you can absolutely send us those deck lists through Discord, !Discord. That will get you a link. Uh, you can come and join the MTGPL. We're almost 2,500 members. I mean, tons and tons of people playing Legacy 24 hours a day. So it's a super chill place to come and hang out as well.
Hit me up with
Uh,
one on top.
no problem. And Press, to answer your question, it's actually neither of those. It's the fact that the card stays exiled even uh while Spellbinder is gone. The card 2 on top, please.
Yep.
The card so Spellbinder, no matter what, it just says while this card is exiled, it costs 2 more. So you don't necessarily need the body. The text is still relying you to make sure it can't do that. Yeah.
Oliver V also says, can we all agree Ignoble Hierarch is the bee's knees?
Yep. You will
I'm
be
excited to
seeing
see that.
you'll be seeing that game 3. Seeing
I'm
that match 3.
I'm excited to see that there's a possibility for a bug noble hierarch.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think okay, chat, let me know. But would a bug noble hierarch see more play than traditional noble hierarch?
Oh no, Blackwood, please don't. I mean, I love Siege Rhino as much as the next guy. Lightning Helix on a beat stick seems good, but like I know it's your favorite card. This hand is really good. I think as a game 1 hand. I don't know how good it is for a game 3 with the match on the line. So we've got 2 unclaimed territories. We've got a silent clearing, but we have Vile Noble Champion Mage. So I've got to kind of think here why I would want to keep this hand. The ability to kind of get going fast um with like a champion into noble into mage seems really strong. But also the fact I can go noble champion, I can go noble turn 1 and then file champion on turn 2. I think that just card's really strong. So I think I'm actually going to keep this hand because I have that option of 2 different turn 1s depending on what Doc does because I'm on the draw. So I'm going to keep this 7.
Chat, don't talk me into this chat. Don't talk me into keeping this hand. Don't talk me into keeping this hand. Don't don't talk me into keeping this hand.
Ooh. That could end. That's spooky. One lander with two brainstorms could end the
Oh,
game.
oh, oh! Like I am so tempted to keep this hand, like, because I'm on 6. I'm on 6. If I go down to 5 and if I get an unkeepable hand, I lose. I can't win off of 4 versus humans. And so either I keep this hand and do one land in a brainstorm prayer, or oof, oof. Yeah, it's a mold of 6.
Yeah,
Uh
so the possibility of going to 5 on a one lander with double brainstorm. Now the question is, let's put it this way. Let's not let's not see what we talk about. If you're going to keep the hand, what would you send back? That's the question here. What do you send
probably
back?
probably either unearth or the second brainstorm.
Okay.
Second brainstorm is most likely, but if this deck had ponder in it, I would send back the second brainstorm. But
Okay.
because the fact that it doesn't have ponder in it,
It's
it's a
very
little.
scary.
Yeah, exactly. Unearth at least cycles if I don't
Mhm.
get a shuffle is my other thought process. But it's not neither of my good 2 drops. My Uro is just too good in this matchup. Uh okay, I'm gonna keep the Unearth. I'm gonna keep the Unearth and bottom the brainstorm.
All right. Good luck.
One land in a brainstorm prayer. Let's do this.
And you are on the play. So let's see what happens.
Oh, I am 100% just going Misty Pass. I want to see what my extra draw is. My extra
That's
draw is first
That's
before.
fine. Untap, upkeep, draw. So we got the card we wanted to see off the top. I'm really happy we kept this hand. So we're actually going to go unclaimed territory into a champion because we saw Doc not make a turn one. So we're going to go unclaimed territory into a
Ooh,
champion of the parish. Unclaimed
do I
naming
wanna
human.
do this do I wanna do this with it on the stack? Because otherwise I'm gonna have to pay 1 and you're gonna draw a card.
No, this is champion of the parish.
Oh, it's Champion of Parish. Oh, sorry,
Yeah, no, no,
sorry,
no,
sorry. I
no,
meant
no.
I meant like, S%. Okay, so yeah, that's fine, that's
No,
fine.
yeah, you're champ. No, we are not seeing an Esper Stoneblade, an Esper Stoneblade, Esper Sentinel
Okay, let's
right
do
away.
it. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna fetch non-basic because at least I'm gonna try and attempt to get my colors.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play right into Wasteland. But I would rather have a blue-green land because green is so important in this deck. It's just gonna feel a little bit bad.
yeah.
Come on, good brainstorm. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got there. We got there,
Got ourselves a game.
and we got ourselves a game. And even better, I go Tropical Island into Birds of Paradise.
Gotcha. No
4
problem.
cards in hand. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, so we're getting a really good run out here, which is exactly what we wanted. So we're gonna go unclaimed territory, naming human again,
Mhm.
um, which is really nice because we can go mom,
Mom's good.
champion trigger,
Yep.
and then we can also go noble champion trigger.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good beat stick.
So we are now going to swing for 3,
I will take 3.
and we will pass the turn. Also, the fact that Doc has played
Oh,
2
hold on, no,
drops.
this is 4. It's swing for 4 because
It's an
Noble
exalted
Barrett.
trigger. You're right. There's an exalted trigger.
Yeah, yeah,
Also, the fact that Doc hasn't played a black mana means that I'm also possibly out of Fatal Push range right now. So which is really good for us right now. So I'm gonna pass.
yeah. You're not wrong. Tap up, you draw. Hmm. Hmm. You know what the top card is? Want that top card? Do I want the top card? Is the question. I think that's a. Ah, crap. It's so tight. It's like such a tight decision because of the fact that I know I'm gonna be playing Strix here, and it's like trying to decide if I want the Unearth that's sitting on top of my library to like protect the Strix is basically where I'm at.
That
So that
makes
way,
sense.
if it dies and you protect you protect
Mhm.
it, it dies. I can just unearth it back.
Yeah,
Is my thought process there? Um, I think I think it's worth it enough. Also seeing what my other two cards are underneath that I do want it. So draw
I
one,
think that's totally fine.
2, 3. That's
And
not
you do
bad.
have the Verdant up, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm gonna play the Strix
Seems good.
draw card. And I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep draw. All right, we're gonna play a silent clearing here.
Yep.
So this is where I think the game swings very heavily into my favor, because I've gotten some really good draws right now, and I think I'm gonna put this game not to like kind of toot my horn. I think I'm gonna put this game a little out of reach for Doc at the moment.
Do
Um,
it.
so we're gonna go white and blue, and we're gonna play a meddling mage. Champions of the Parish Trigger.
Ooh. Yeah, that's good.
Cool. We're gonna name Greenstone Zenith.
Yep.
Another one,
Ooh, another one. Yeah,
and this one we're gonna name Fatal Push.
that's solid.
So this is up to 4, and then we're gonna move to combat.
Yep.
We're gonna swing 6.
I am gonna block with the Baleful Strix.
Yeah, I will give it protection from black,
That is cool.
and we will say go ahead.
Untap. Okay, so I know the top card of my library, and I definitely want to fetch that away now. Because I do not want to draw land. Get my black source online. So locking out Green Sun Zenith is huge. That is my way of cheating around any of the meddling mages that you do
Yeah,
name. Definitely one of the better names in the deck. In fact, I honestly believe you should have named Green Sun Zenith in the first one instead of Leovold.
yeah, absolutely. I
Draw card.
realized how much of a misplay that was once you were able to get the Leovold back out. Luckily, I was able to play around it, which felt good with the Caracas in play. But this
Let's
time, I
go ahead.
know that I can possibly attempt to just start shutting down this
Let's go ahead and
force it.
unearth the Baleful Strix.
No problem.
Draw a card. Then let's Uro.
Your Uro is good.
Draw a card. Gain 3 life. I did not hit a land, unfortunately, so it is going to go hit the bin.
Yeah.
And I'll pass turn.
We're gonna untap. Upkeep draw. We're gonna tap for green.
Mhm.
Noble.
Yeah, Noble's good. Oh my god, that's
Champions.
terrifying.
And then we'll add a colorless and we'll play a vial.
Yep, Vile's good.
Yeah. We will swing 6, 7, 8.
I will block with the Strix.
I will give it protection from black.
That is cool. Let it die.
Uh, we will say go.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. That's not bad. Let's start with the brainstorm.
Brainstorm's good.
1, 2, 3. Feels better. That back. That back. Let's go ahead and play a swamp. And I'm gonna go Liliana the Last Hope.
Yeah, that's real good.
Yeah, that was the draw off the Strix, and I was really hoping you're gonna get protection because I want to kill that mom.
That, Oliver, that is one of the outs.
Yeah, it is definitely one of my outs to kill the mom. Because then this bird can go onto Chump Block City. Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. File goes to 1. Drop return. Cage.
Yeah, that is good.
What's Lily's loyalty?
4.
We're gonna tap crack Silent Clear.
Yeah, that's cool.
Draw card. Play this crack as his land for turn.
Yep.
We're gonna swing 2 Meddling Mages and a champion all at Liliana.
2 meddling mazes and a champion all at Lily. Lily is gonna eat the bid.
No problem. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Oliver. Now those get significantly less.
I was going to say, at this point, I think he's got you boxed. What is there possibly that you'd be trying to draw for?
You're not wrong. Strix does give me another blocker.
Yeah.
Draw. Forgot that was there. Let's go ahead and play a Sylvan Library.
Sure. Sylvan Library is good.
I will pass a turn.
Untap.
But yeah, this is a very sticky situation. This is very much on Plague Engineer or bust.
Vial the 2.
Yep.
Drop turn.
The cage was very timely and very good. Because I was very much counting on that Uro to just kind of save me here.
And colorless Spellbinder.
Yeah, that's really good. You see Collector Roof, Green Sun Zenith, and Misty Rainforest.
We'll take the oof.
Yeah, understandable.
We'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Sylvan Library. 1, 2, 3. That's not a bad draw. I will keep that on top. Blue black. Tricks.
Yeah, sure. Damn,
Draw
I'm gonna
card.
need to start naming Strix.
Play land for turn.
Yeah,
Play Hex Drinker.
sure. X Drinker's
Uh,
pretty good.
let's go ahead level up.
Yeah.
Level up. And then
What's the level we're at right now?
2.
Sure.
Protection from instance and a 4/4 now. So it's a 4/4 with protection from instance.
No problem. That is a
That was
little
a
spooky.
very good draw. And
Yeah.
screw it. I know what the top card of my library is. I don't want it. I'll find my basic forest, and I will level it up again, up to 4.
What's the level that becomes Progenitus?
8. So
Sure.
4 more levels up.
Okay. So next turn.
Yep. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Man, it's a really big feels bad when this is the way this is gonna go.
Yeah, Hex Drinker was huge. The fact that it is actually just a 6/6 block your thing is pretty awesome. But the fact that it's also very much it gives me a clock.
The
Yeah,
Strix has been the
supersonic.
biggest thing. It just clogs up the battlefield.
I was just about to say that. I think this is where I think Strix is going to be one of the best.
Canonist,
Yep.
and then we're gonna swing a 5-3. Sorry, a 5-1. Sorry, yeah, 5-3.
In the air.
Yeah,
I will block with the Strix.
sure. Say go.
Tap. Upkeep Sylvan Library. 1, 2, 3. That was terrible. Draw that. Level up.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just get it up to Progenitus.
You've got it.
We got ourselves a Progenitus.
Seems good.
3 attacks in order to not die. 6, 12, 18. But then I die on the crackback from that. Drawing towards that. Yeah, let's get it for 6.
Sure. I'm at 13.
And then let's play an Uro.
Yeah, Uro's fine.
Draw a card. No point. Sandbag it, gain 3 life. Let Uro go to the yard. Go ahead. But yeah, I do think Uro, not Uro, Strix has become like the MVP of these 2 matches. Or the Strix-esque, the Ice Fang Quaddle and the Strix.
Man, this has just become absolutely brutal that we're gonna lose this game.
So let me rephrase this to you, Oliver. What has Popes out to mini Progenitus?
I don't care about the Progenitus. I'm more
Yeah.
annoyed with the damn Strix.
The Strix is so annoying. This little flying bastard is just gonna just sit there and just annoy. And importantly to notice is like when I was originally debating on this or Ice Fang Coatl, I realized that like I'm not gonna have enough basics. Like this late in the game, I have that much basics. If they were still covered, I have to fetch for them. While with Strix, it's just always there.
I mean, no, Plague Engineer did not come in. We're gonna play a Magus of the Moon.
Ooh, that feels bad. Glad I fetched those basics.
Um, you just have the GSZ in hand.
Yes, GSE is in hand.
We'll swing 6.
Do we free up my GSZ? Mm.
This goes to 7.
Damn, this is so close. Cards in hand?
1.
1. So unless that exact card is another meddling mage, I can free up my greens on Zenith. This is such a hard play around. I kind of want to free up my greens on Zenith. Yeah, I'll block. The meddling mage with greens on Zenith.
Sure. So you'll
And then
take 4.
I'll take 4, yeah.
I will say go.
Untap. Upkeep. Civil Arbitration. I will take this one.
Yep.
Do I want to take 4? Do I need to take 4 here? No, I don't. I do not. Three. Let's go ahead and Green Suns for 3.
Yep. Oh man, what a
Fine
game.
Grist.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and tick up and create a pest.
Yeah, that seems good.
Well, it's gonna be a pest on this side, but it's a 1/1 green insect. Flip over. Oh, Abrupt Decay was the top card. I will pass a turn. This is so close, and I love it. This
Question.
You absolutely
Yes.
can. Right?
Okay. Cage with GSZ.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. My brain's hurting because I'm trying to think so damn hard.
Yeah, because Grist is not a creature. You
Yes,
can
he
you
is.
can go.
Yes, it
Uh,
is.
yeah, it is, but once I think you can still Grist for
No.
for it through the cage, right?
No.
Oh, you can't.
No. You also
Yeah.
Oh,
you also can't yeah. Yeah, you actually can't. I didn't even think about that.
okay. Okay, so then there is a play before that. It just requires me to tap my mana differently. I have to Force a Vigor first.
Sure.
I have to Force a Vigor in hand, and I could just Green Suns for 3. I'll hit your
So
Aether
hang on,
Vial on your cage.
you need to you
Oh wait, I'll hit
um,
your cage and your Canonist.
there you go.
Yeah, I'll hit the cage and the Canonist, and then I'll Green Suns for 3.
Yeah, that's
It just
yeah,
it just requires me to tap differently. I
that's
knew
fine.
there was a way to do it
Yeah,
because like I had Force of Vigor in hand.
we're fine.
So
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, and then Green Suns for 3. 1, 2, 3.
sure. That I
Just
have no problem
required.
with that.
Yeah,
That's fine.
this is still at 4.
You actually can't do that either.
Why can't you? Because of Arcanist?
Magus of the Moon.
Oh, LOL. Yeah, I have a bunch of you have a bunch of
Oh
mountains. We
yeah.
really are playing the best.
We are playing
We're
loose.
playing the best Magic
So
at 9:30.
in that case, let's just call it because I think I'm behind. I think I'm behind, but it's so close. Let's just all we have to do is I just have to let's Force a Vigor hitting those 2, and then just we'll put Grist back into the library
Okay. And GSC back in your hand?
and GSC back in my hand. And
Sure.
that way I could just play the Collector Roof instead.
That's fine.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put GSC back into my hand. I'm sorry, guys. That was terrible. That was loose on my part. It's hot in here. I'll
It had
cage in that, and then
Yeah,
I'll just
Abrupt
play.
Decay
Decay
goes on top of
is
your
also
library.
back in your library. Yeah, and Abrupt Decay
Yep.
will be on top of your library.
And Green Sun Zenith is still in hand, and then I will deploy a 4 mana Collector Roof.
Yeah. Do you have a green mana?
After that, no, I don't actually. Yeah, no. Oh, because I have 2 green sources. Yep.
Your
Yeah.
your
Abrupt
bird
Decay.
is tapped though. What did you tap your bird for?
I have to tap it for the green.
Right. Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But that would
Yep.
give you 2 green sources. You have a forest too, right?
Yeah, exactly. 2 4s.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, Abrupt Decay is on top. Mini Progenitus is up to block, and I'll pass turn.
All right. On top, I already drew a card for turn.
Next turn, I can actually Grist though.
Abrupt Decay was unknown, so it actually gets shuffled. That is correct.
Okay, yeah,
We'll just keep shuffling.
yep.
All right. So there is a big beefy boy on that side, and I've got a big beefy boy on my side. So let's play Magic the Gathering. White.
Yep.
Esper Sentinel.
Oh, that card's so good. We finally see
Trigger.
it.
Trigger Champion.
Yep.
Yeah. So you've got a 6/6.
Protection from everything.
Yeah. Single.
Untap. 7 library. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, that was terrible. I'll take that one.
These games are non-competitive, so we're just talking it out. So appreciate everyone in
Yeah.
the chat for helping us out with
Yeah,
that.
thank you. And thank you all. Oh, I appreciate that because I'm being bad.
And what initially
This
started
time,
that was you. I figured you were asking, can I Caracas Grist?
No,
yeah.
I legit was going. I'm really sitting here like going. I'm staring at my own cage.
Well, I thought there was a whole thing about like Grist being able to get around Cage because it's a walker as well, but I couldn't remember that.
Yeah.
Now I will just Grist produce a 1/1 insect, mill the top card of my library, and
I really
then
hope it's an Abrupt Decay again. That'd be really
oh
great.
my god, then and everything will be right in this world.
It'll be meant to be.
Island.
All right.
Go ahead.
Uh, uh, on your Esper Sentinel, by the way, Esper Sentinel trigger on your
I will
GSC.
pay the one.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's it. Upkeep draw. This game is goofy as hell.
Dude, this game is wild. I thought I was dead like 4 turns ago.
We're
Like
gonna play this mountain.
it's a very pretty mountain.
Sega.
I have a pile of expensive
I
mountains.
have to sit here and wait for Doc to swing this damn
This is
X
not the worst.
drinker.
I'm gonna take 4.
Sure, put you to 11.
Yeah, I need the extra card. Let's downtick Grist, sacrificing the insect to kill your uh meddling mage on Fatal Push.
Yeah,
Let's Fatal Push the Magus. Oh, and I will pay the one to keep you from drawing.
sure. Pay to push the Magus.
And then let's play Plague Engineer.
Sure. Naming?
I'll put it on human.
Sure.
See, a Thalia's Lieutenant during any time during then would have just completely invalidated that entire line. I will then get in with my mini Progenitus.
Yeah, I will take 6 and go to 7.
And then I'll play a Collector Roof.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, that really doesn't help me. You've got a Death Toucher that I can't touch. Yeah, you get there. God damn. So
Dude.
unfortunate.
Dude, that was wild. I honestly thought I was so dead there. I was convinced I was dead. It was literally
Such a brutal fight.
being able to just trade the Unearth for the Baleful Strix was huge. That line saved me. Being able
Yeah,
to just
it's such a strong line.
like Strix is so absolutely good right now.
Yeah.
There's no reason why that card should be that this good, but it's just so good.
Card's very
Trade with everything. The one thing I will say is that Delver decks are compensating for it a little bit more. We're seeing a lot more Fork Bolts in the list. But at the same time, like there are some serious, like just solid blocks that can happen. And
absolutely.
Lily was great. Force of Vigor was great. Collector Roof was great, and the Plague Engineer was great. So we're gonna take a short break and get ready for our third and final round, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
Yep.